Hey, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my photo chats. Before I get started, I want to say a quick thank you to my Patreon supporters, and also some people offer support via PayPal. And thank you for all of you. I appreciate you making a monthly contribution, and it makes a big difference. Thank you so much. All right, on with the show. So today I'm going to talk about making portraits. I had a person come up to me and said, "Nice capture on your Rolleiflex portraits," to one of the photographs. And I said, it wasn't a capture, it was made. I don't capture photos, I make photos. I've spoken about this before, but we as photographers sometimes don't get the chance to use the word make. And people want to say, we took a photo, we captured a photo, as if it's out there and we just were happened to be there at the right place and we snapped the shutter. But other artists like sculptors and painters, they get to make stuff. And we do too. And I said to this person, I said, I didn't capture it, I made it. I directed every hand gesture. I directed their pose. I directed where they should be based on light. Typically when I make those portraits, I'm not photographing just where I find them. I'm asking them, and then I'm finding a suitable location based on what's nearby. I know how far somebody will go off of their planned path, probably just a handful of steps, and so I look for an immediate location of where we can work. But we make these photographs. I think it's important to use that kind of language to say, we are artists, we make photographs. And it changes the way people perceive us as photographers. As I go up to people to make portraits, I say, "Hi, excuse me, I use this old Rolleiflex to make portraits like these. May I make yours?" They hear the word make, they hear the word portrait. And they respond, because it's not just somebody saying, "Hey, can I take your picture?" It's not taking a picture, it's making a photograph. And there's a lot of hunting terms that have been used over the years, things like shoot and snapshot, and I just don't want to use anything like that when it comes to making art. My photograph isn't taken. I don't snare it, I don't steal it, I don't grab it, I don't capture it, I just make it. I use a camera as a tool to make photographs. And when we do that, and when we stand by why we're making these photographs, I think the people who we're asking to be in our photographs, if we're doing portraits, they respond in a way that they respect that you are making something and you're using this tool to do it in a way that feels very, they have confidence in you. I've had people say to me, "Thank you for posing me. I really appreciate, I'm in good hands. You're directing me because I don't know what to do." And I say, "I know what to do. I'll make it look great. And trust me." That's what we do. We make photographs. We give direction. We give expression suggestions. I always say to people, you don't have to smile for me. You can smile if you want to, but don't do it because I have a camera here. Do it because it's how you feel. And they'll usually go from to, and that's much better for me. And if they smile broadly, that's okay. Some of them kind of laugh or sometimes get a little bit silly. That's okay. That's their expression. They're choosing it. Everything comes down to what we create. Everything matters. I'll often direct hands. I'll say, if you're holding up your hand, don't make it tight, make it loose. And I'll show them how to do things. I'll show them how to let their hands fall so that there's natural weight on the fingers, but not grippy and not fisty, not real strong. And they appreciate that. I don't like this pose. It feels like somebody's getting punched in the chin. But I can go with something like this if somebody goes, it's like a soft, gentle thing. But the idea is, again, we're directing them. I'm always trying to bring hands into a photograph. Otherwise, I feel like it looks a little bit like a passport photo. So I'm looking for them to do something with their hands. And you'll see in a lot of my portraits, there are hands. It's a way to add another element to the face in the photo the way I'm framing them with that square portrait. All right, that's today's photography talk. Direct your subjects. Hey, if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? And if you are not a Patreon, join me and join the others. I appreciate all of you. I'll be back next week. We'll talk more photography. As always, here's the good light.